right, here we go. One take, one shot, no cuts, no edits. What's good, what it is, what it do. Your friendly neighborhood savage coming at you. So as some of you are aware, some of you aren't aware yet, I am a life coach with a health-focused approach. And I come to share my experiences, good and bad. I want to keep it unfiltered, unedited, as real as possible, as genuine as possible, as authentic as possible. I don't want to be that coach that's always like, hey, everything's great all the time. Oh, look how wonderful everything is always. No. So let me just jump into what I have to share. This is not scripted. I'm trying to be authentic here. So let's just start with the first thing that comes to mind, which is I was sick and sad panties in bed all week. Wasn't feeling well, was under the weather, was injured, and it took me off my feet. I was laid up in bed all week, and it was miserable. It was hard for a lot of reasons, which I am going to share, even though it's uncomfortable and I don't necessarily want to. So it was a hard week. It was hard for a few reasons. One, I'm focused on building this business. I'm focused on pursuing what I believe is part of my purpose and calling in this life, which is to help others and to coach others and counsel others. I forgot I was going to be dealing with jets flying overhead. That could be a problem, but it's going to be what it is. And so going all in on this coaching business, you guys get to witness my superhero origin story. You guys get to watch me grow from the very base level. It's the early stages of building a business. Just being real honest, I don't have income from my business yet. I don't have the clientele yet. I've got one client who I'm training for free. Just being real honest about what it is. And I have no other income. I was working for a company selling health insurance for supplemental income, and then I got laid off in April, and I prayed about it, and I felt God giving me a peace that seeking other supplemental employment was not what he had for me, that I was pulled out of that with purpose, and this was to be a test in me relying on him for provision. I've worked since I was 10 years old. I've had a job since I was 10. And the Bible does tell us to work in 1 Thessalonians, so that we don't have to rely on others. And I've worked all my life, but I feel like in this instance, in this time, and I pray about it daily, I seek guidance daily, I feel like I'm supposed to rely on him for provision at this time. And I have a peace about pursuing my coaching business full time. And so as of this month, I have exhausted my savings. I've exhausted my savings. That's basically it. I've spent all my money. And on the first, I had to sell my stock investments at a 200% loss to pay my rent. But the rent is paid. I've got groceries, I've got my vitamins and minerals and supplements. I've got what I need. I am provided for. My motorcycle has gas. My bicycle has air in its tires. So I may not have everything I want, but I have everything I need. But with that being said, this was a hard week for me because going all in on this and then being laid up at home for a week where I couldn't create content, I couldn't post workouts, I was depressed, I was anxious, I was scared because I'm all in on this business and I don't have any other income. Money's not coming in. I'm having to sell stuff. And so all of this going on in my mind. As some of you know who follow me on Instagram, I'm doing this weight transformation to show people that even though what I like to focus on is mental health, people want to know they're going to lose weight. And so for the sake of those folks, I'm doing a weight transformation to drop from 200 pounds to 180 pounds while maintaining or growing my muscle mass and not doing it through any restrictive, crazy dieting or starving or gimmicks or fad diets or any of that stuff. And so because I was laid up in bed for a week, I wasn't pursuing those goals. And when this is my only business, that's really hard to know that I wasn't growing the business this week. I wasn't creating content. I wasn't creating traffic for my social media. And that was depressing and giving me anxiety. And so this week I was in my feelings and just I really couldn't get out of bed. I didn't have necessary groceries, and honestly I probably wouldn't have eaten healthy anyway, so I ate a lot of snacks and junk this week, and of course that made me feel more bad and had me more beating myself up and questioning if this is my purpose, if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I was killing the snacks. I was killing the snacks this week. But I share that because I think it's important to know for everybody that you're not always going to be on your game. Your journey in health or anything in life is not going to be linear. It's not just going to be a straight line. You're going to have ebb and flow, ups and downs, and things are going to get in the way. And when those things happen, you need to be able to accept that and just acknowledge it's part of the journey, okay? Sometimes you're going to take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, or 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And you need to be okay with that. You need to forgive yourself for that when you beat yourself up for that. It's all part of the journey. You're not always going to be on 10. You're not always going to get everything right. You're going to fail. We're all going to fail. It's part of growth. And so this week I was off my nutrition, which affects the mental health. And I was just in bed, sick and injured and just scared this week and beating myself up a little. But I'm feeling better, and so I told myself as soon as I'm feeling better, knock it off. It's time to, you had your time, you allowed yourself that space, you allowed yourself that comfort, and rather than beating yourself up and delving deeper into that, forgive yourself, move on, get back on track now. So here we are after being sick in bed for a week, back on my routine today, detoxing my gut biome with a veggie smoothie that I've been working on for a decade. Got to the gym, got a good solid full body workout in. I didn't go crazy, just wanted to lube up all the joints. Even though it's only been a week, you get too froggy in there, you're gonna injure yourself. you know, and as somebody who has sustained a lot of injuries in my life and have been beating the heck out of my body all my life, I'm trying to do things smarter now. You know, got to take your ego out of it and give your body the care it needs, rather than, you know, trying to always get the big pump and the big gains. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You know, I'm trying to be healthy and on my feet when I'm 100, maybe even 110. So yeah, got a good workout in today. I got up, started my morning properly. I got my warm 16 ounces tea in with my collagen protein and my mushroom powder. Then I spent my time in reading my Bible and my time in prayer and devotion and just trying to seek guidance for my day, and managed some business, got to the gym, shot some content, had some great communications with people at the gym. To those of y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all confiding in me. I really do. And now I'm out here enjoying a beautiful sunny day. The pool was just cleaned. It's warm. Praise God. It's another beautiful day. I think that's all I got to say. I think any further and I'm just rambling. I think that my point was made. I hope y'all having a beautiful day. Make that choice. Make it a beautiful day. Spread love and kindness and compassion to others. Anything more I'll say for another talk. I'm just glad to get this one up today. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all.